past weekend, Daily Sun newspaper had published a very detailed and alarming report on how many Nigerian women now brazenly walk the streets without wearing underwears or bras. This was not just a casual observation. It was actually a carefully researched special investigation that uncovered growing prevalence of this unsettling trend in our society. While some argue that it's a matter of personal freedom and comfort, others see it as a worrying departure from cultural values and modesty. What are your thoughts? Some of the findings, because I read the article from Daily Sun, and they had gone to, I think, the market, and they saw a young girl trying to buy crayfish, and they were just asking her, okay, you left your house and we didn't wear any undergarments. And she was like, she can't just be bothered. They said it's just too much stress to be wearing it. And they were just wondering why she felt it was stressful just to put on a simple brush. She now looked at the reporter and said, okay, why don't you ask him why is he not wearing a jacket? Because he was the guy that was wearing the vest. And then they went to they did a really thorough research. They went around town asking different people, and then they reminded us of the audition where a veteran actress was asking a young girl who was lined up and was trying to get auditioned, and she came to the audition without her bra, and she was almost walked out. And many people, other veterans came out and say, we're not saying you cannot be yourself. When you go to the club, you can go to other places, you can be free. But when you're coming for a profession that we're trying to dignify as much, that should be dignified, you should come looking presentable to be auditioned. Others have expressed that in this globalization, that's how the world is. You cannot stop anybody from being free because they're not breaking any law. They did not kill anybody. They did not steal. They are just expressing themselves. So what's the big deal? That's the conversation this morning. Why are we all on about people's undergarments, if they're wearing it or not wearing it? You can join the conversation 020-163-52013, 090-241-63440. You can also send us messages on X and on YouTube. We'll be happy to read your thoughts. Who would like to jump in here? I probably like to start because I know that when I went to the UK, I think it was about 2 years ago, and I think it was the first time, in a long time that I had traveled. And one of my girlfriends, Kemi took me to the club, and I just wanted to feel like, yeah, the kids are not here. And we went to the club together, and we had to line up outside. I hadn't done this in years. And while lining up to get into the club, and I'm there walking to the end of the line, and as I was walking to the end of the line, I was just in all sorts of bralessness. I'm thinking, Father in heaven.
Bralessness.
Like everybody was like serving it up. I'm like, okay, in my face, And I just, when I finally entered the club, I think I put a video about it where after dancing, I just sat down on the floor. Please, Mariah, you pass, no more in this age. I sat down on the floor. I cannot go and die because everybody was having, and the stuff was jumping everywhere, was just having a great time. And I realized that, okay, so Mariah, this is not your group. As much as you'd like to be feeling young, but you've left this. This is not you. So don't make that mistake again, So I can't judge them, right? I just excused myself from that circle, like, okay, that's not me. But what's your own take on this culture of, just being free up there? And let me not start with Nima because...
No, start with Nima.
Abigail, you want to jump in?
Okay. All right, because it's a very sensitive topic, I would like everyone to just be open-minded and not be judgmental. He's watering the ground.
I'm watering it too.
You just said you traveled out, right? It's like a culture in civilized places. This time that is summer, you see people going in skimpy outfits because of the weather and all that. So most of the time, when we travel out to places like that, no matter how religious and cultural we are or culturally grounded, we still have to make excuses for the things or the life you see over there. And you also try not to get tempted when you get outside. So because we have a very liberal society, it's a secular society. In as much as Nima is covered like this, it's what her religion permits. if I dress this way to where I'm coming from, they'll look at me like, are you okay? Are you normal? So, but we are on the same table and we can relate without judgment. She will not see me like I'm lesser spiritually. So that's where I'm coming to. I feel that a lot of time we tend to judge people and not know their inner struggles. How much is bra now? 25,000. The last time I bought between 25 and 30,000.
Which market? Thank God this week.
I don't buy second hand.
3 times. I don't buy second hand.
I know there are second
brand
hand.
new.
How much?
5,000.
Hey.
You say wait.
5,000.
I play. Give me your connect.
Tell you.
I need your connect.
I will tell you the market is called Atiku Market at Trade Fair. Come and buy your own. Brand new. Brand new brand.
Hey, I'm
go to the
myself.
shopping mall, the festival shopping mall. There's a shop there. I don't want to call brand new.
I want.
Inside there on the shelves like this.
New brands.
Plenty brand new. You will tear the tag by yourself. I don't understand.
So I've been selling myself short because I've been buying brand between 25 and 30K for one brand.
Then you want buy brand name now. You want buy Victoria's Secret.
It's not Victoria's Secret. Funny enough.
Because
it's not secure.
So listen,
Chinese they produce.
I can relate.
You can relate, right?
Auntie, we also shop there. It's
how
only
many brands do you have to buy? And you know, as we are women, there's something they say about one black bra that you always have, and you try and wash it because some people wear it for as long as months and weeks they don't wash it. Now, if I have the opportunity not to wear bra, I'm sorry, I will not wear bra because it's stressful and. Okay, maybe because sometimes it's our body part. It's how God has created us. So you cannot keep your front oranges or your backside in the house when you're going out. And sometimes, let me be honest, sometimes I want to run out. I've already gone downstairs and say, hey, I'm not wearing no. I will go back upstairs.
Is that possible?
It's possible because at home I go braless.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
It's at home. So if I have to go outside, I'm now extra cautious. Oh, because it's bigger than it should be. I have to, hey, okay, I'm not wearing, I have to go back. It's not everybody that will remember. We live in times when people are thinking of their heads most of the time than their bodies.
Okay. All right. Elijah, let me jump in here.
So, for me, fashion and modesty has always blended. When I was a young girl and the hijab was something I wanted to pick up, I kept thinking, how do I remain fashionable? Because I've always liked to show up and show up well. Amongst my friends, one of them, they used to see me. I would struggle, go to a Okrika market and buy myself brand new. I've set fashion trends. So I've always loved fashion. But how do you blend it has always been the thing. See life, I'm now doing TV. So it's always important that, it's done like that. But we as young girls growing up in certain places know how it's important to even keep it guarded. This is not about looking fashion. If you are a girl that your whatever keeps showing, you're open to being abused. If you didn't suffer it, you didn't shop at Yaba. They will punch and touch. So it's a thing of the Yoruba saying, if you know you want to go there, and I started buying and selling early at almost just a little bit below 18 when I started going into the market. You need to dress up a certain way. With those days, we used to wear gown and it's bomb shorts that's under. Even in secondary school, to prevent certain, as we were changing our body shapes, we were always protecting it. I had body shapes that needed to be firmed up when I was growing up. Firm it up, let it not be walking everywhere, So I just thought, I don't understand. For someone like me, I can't understand a young girl right in my face and I can see all her body, no matter, yet again, societies, cultures, and all of that will determine what's what. If she grew up in Port Harcourt, for instance, someone like me will be strange to her. But, if she grew up in my own place, someone like her is completely strange to me. So why are you all in my face? Why do I see you and I can already see you? Ordinarily, when you see me, you should see my mind, my brain, before you see my entire body. I hate it when men look at me and I can see their eyes not leveling up to my face. What are you looking at me? Looking on this side. And so a lot of girls, that's what they now market. You're all in the bus stops, you're everywhere. No. Okay. And you don't want to explain the thing. If fights meet you for certain places, they can't tear cloth. Let them make cloth in there. Let them not tear cloth and and they just go straight to what is there.
Let me come to you, Mariam, because part of the research that the Daily Sun did was like they said they went to somebody into the supermarket in Lekki, and the girl didn't come to buy anything. She was there half naked, everything dancing all over the place, and she was at the men's section.
What's half naked?
Now, so according to what the report was saying that they could tell that she wasn't wearing a bra. Now, maybe not half naked was what they used. The report said they could tell. The reporter could tell she wasn't wearing a bra.
Suggestive dressing.
So the dress where her everything was showing.
Thank you.
According to the reporter, she was obviously they observed her enough to see that she didn't really have planned to buy anything at the men's corner. What she was doing was asking them to help them, which one is better, trying to help compare the prices or compare the quality of certain things. And after that, hoping the person will buy for her. So, I mean, this is just based on somebody's observation. We don't know. But according to this person, according to the research done by Daily Sun, there's an intention when you go out braless to get something. That's the perception. Now, however, there's a part of it that a woman, they accosted the girl. She said, it's my decision. I just want to be free. I'm not committing any crime. Nobody should be judging me based on what I want to wear. So, Miriam, how do you feel this issue of bralessness? Is it freedom, or is it distasteful? What would you say?
So, see, I know that me and you people quarrel today because my stance I've always maintained this, which is I believe that bra is something that you wear if you find it comfortable. For me, it's not a measure of modesty or protection from being molested. It's not even enough. In fact, some people have used bra to molest you because you wore pink bra and you were speaking out, and that is another reason. But I think that context is important here. There are people who don't wear bra because it's not comfortable. There's some people who are shaped in such a way that the bras makes it harder to just, to function. And yet, when they come out, it's not obvious in your face that they're not wearing a bra. So in that case, when you're not sure that the person isn't wearing a bra, and you cannot tell, you will not say the person is immodest because the person is not in your face showing you their form. Do you understand? Some people have worn proper underwear and yet their whole body form is out, in your face. And that person, you would say this person is immodest, yet that person is wearing, underwear. So for me, it's also to understand that the bra came into existence not too long ago. We haven't always worn bras as women. We have carried ourselves one other sort of clothing. This bra is something that has, it's a new thing. And it was a decision some women made because it made them feel more comfortable the way they looked in dresses. And I felt that was a choice that somebody made. And today, women can make the choice as well to feel more comfortable. Now, having said that, would I say that I have not seen some people who come across as being quite provocative and by the reason of not wearing a bra? I am seeing a new fashion trend.
Thank you. And
the fashion trend is, it seems to show the fact that they're not wearing bra. And there's another trend that I've seen, which much older women also have, which is the thing that is almost all the way here. So there's a bra, but the bra is all the way here, and the thing is all the way out, True. So so for me, bra wearing in itself is not bra wearing or no bra wearing is not immodest in itself. It's how you're presenting yourself. Because there are different reasons why people do not wear bra, and it's not always because they want to grab the attention of the other gender. Because you can wear all those underwears and still be provocative and still be seductive and still be suggestive. So please allow people who don't feel comfortable wearing bras to go about without wearing bras. But yes, you must present yourself in a way that you're decent in whatever area you find yourself. I'm going to the office and I do not wear a bra, but I dress in such a way that you cannot tell I'm not suggestive. That's okay. If I go to the beach and you decide that you want to guard up with 5 bras, and that's your or not go.
Let me go on a very short break. When we come back, we'll unpack this further. Stay with us, Rebecca.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
So this conversation of bra or no bra, I mean, I think even on the show I told ladies that I was thinking of doing a breast reduction at some point. because even my sister, by somebody I know very close to me, had done hers, and she and I were the same size, and then she and her husband went to the doctors and chose the size they wanted, and it was the 32. She was for me, so something like that.
It has to be an A
or something, maybe C or something like that.
Okay.
And I've seen her. Now she doesn't wear hers anymore.
That's my dream.
Because it's now properly perfect, and she can just wear anything, and you won't even know.
Yeah.
Now, so of course, where she did it in the US. I did my own research in Nigeria, and I found somewhere in the East where I could do it. I had consultations, and they told me 5 million naira. I said, hey, God of Jesus, if I have 5 million naira now, I'm going to use it to do this thing. But I have considered it because the truth is, for someone like me, I've been heavy from day one. And I've seen the marks, I've seen the strain, I've seen that, and I'm like, you know what, at some point I would love an opportunity because, hey, I'm 45, I gotta live, you know, so if I can afford it, I'm likely to do that procedure such that it stands, and I wouldn't need any support in any way. So I can understand what Mariam said, that it's not about the bra wearing is the problem, it's the indecency.
Yeah.
When you now don't wear the bra and what comes out and to show, because I have seen people who dress in a very sexy way and it's tasteful, where it's nice and sweet, but it doesn't come in your face. But again, coming back to our culture, because there are some countries where, because of the culture they try to preserve, they frown at these behaviors, and it is clear. If we do it at all, it is hidden. There's some certain communities in some countries where you can't go there and be wearing, they will tell you from the airport, we don't do that here, because they respect the people, they respect the culture. So the conversation is, this is a foreign culture, this is globalization. If we're globalizing, what are we defining is Nigerian? What is us? Who are we? Are we saying this is fine, that whatever we see, we take it in? Or are we going to modify it such that it also shows who we are as a people? Because that's where the conversation is. We shouldn't be taking this.
Mara, it's interesting that you brought that up, because it reminds me of a story my mom said to me when I had my baby, and she was saying, she said life is funny. She says when they were younger, before she started having children, that young girls were the ones that were expected to wear bras, and then if you had a baby and you wear a bra, it's almost seen as, what are you trying to, like you're being a bad woman, you're putting your eye outside. Can you imagine that when you are married, you are meant to just let it go, meaning you are done, you know, everything should go. But now, culture keeps evolving, things are changing, and because of that evolution, we now understand that this is about choice. Decency on one side, but there are people who wear these things for the sake of their health. For some people, it's even to be more suggestive. There have been different styles of bras, that those conical ones. I think Yoruba people have especially names for those sort of, where you wear your buba so that the thing now.
Hey, no, Yoruba people.
No. There's a Yoruba name for one.
But the women, they should cover.
No, do you know there's a Yoruba name for one that goes? There is. Please, you think about it.
I don't know.
Please, for everybody. It's conical, so the way so that the buba will go over it. What is it?
I ain't telling you that.
Then I remember my grandma would say. Then my grandma used to say something about Yoruba women when she describes them. She said they wear their blouse in a way, like an older woman wear a blouse in a way that her breast would be showing, and she'd be shocked. You know, in her own way, she's shocked because another woman is meant to cover up herself, but this woman, and now imagine this another woman now pointing out to this Yoruba woman, cover your chest, and the woman is thinking, this is my culture, there's nothing wrong with it. So we need to, that's what I'm saying, we need to understand the different cultures, the different times, and respect them.
Even though we want to respect them, at the back of our head, as a culture, as a society, is that we are modest. In Nigeria, yes.
Modesty is relative.
I'm coming somewhere. So you see, it was Igbo people who showed us that at the beach we could sunbathe. We could be coming there in a particular side. Bikinis were not what we approached the water. And we've always had beaches in Lagos before they come, yes.
No, we've
always had water side where people did not have wells and they go to the rivers to bathe. But it was not that we would leave our house in bikinis and say, because it's beach time, see you there. My ancestors didn't do that.
They were naked, your ancestors were naked.
But they went to the beaches with chaperones cut, and they went in a girls group.
Yeah.
So there's something called a girls group. They have the head of maidens. They will escort themselves because they know it's a private event. You know, but the show off and everything, some societies, that's their own standard. You know, so at the back of everything we do here is that's why it will be in your face. Sometimes you are not a covered woman. A lot of people are not in hijab and they see a girl without a bra. Even some people reacted to the videos, they are not even near any form of head covering. They could not stand it as women, that why would you travel in this kind of state? So it is something that is, whether or not we like, is innate in us, that we will find it repulsive or something. Why would you leave yourself at this point? So it is in our culture. It's whether we like it or not, it's something that subconsciously we would uphold. So fashion trends, yes, we do it at different times, but you see the buba and Euro, it's a seductive dress whether you like it or not. When I need to seduce my husband, it's not only sometimes it's the buba and Euro without a bra that works. There's a way it gives you when you fold it in. And so I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Sometimes it's your free boo-boo that works, that does the work. So it's the way you wear it and the objective that you find. So most people, why we see them is because when they wear it, it's not for private house in the other room business.
Okay,
it's right in the face in public, doing private business publicly.
We are women on this table. Let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever seen a guy and you feel like, oh my God, his biceps. Look at the size. Have you ever felt that way?
Six pack.
I've never.
Not you, but so many women.
They have a nice dark chocolate kind of guy. I can see what you mean.
With their chest.
I don't see anybody.
Those people, I'm talking about movies. When you watch a nice...
you want to go?
So
we
have... what's this guy's name?
Is it a trick question? Stop asking us kind of question.
Another question again is, as a woman, do you also feel some type of way, aroused, tempted when you see a man?
Until the breakfast should
come
down.
We don't.
Not you, but
I'm
some
going to
people.
ask questions on this table.
The reason I'm asking that question is, why do we always place the burden of morality on women? What do women do, human beings? Because the truth is, God made us. God made us. When he made us, he saw that we were beautiful and he put us there. If you like, pack from here to there. Once you're beautiful, also those ones that are very bold and pronounced, there's nothing you can do. The people that will always complain are people that lack self-control. Because it is because if you don't have a problem seeing it outside, why do you have a problem seeing me? Especially if I drove. Okay, let me just say, I'm cooking, suddenly I forget that there's no salt. I hop into my car, I can't even remember I'm wearing a tank top that is fitted. I go into a supermarket, quickly get something. Why will I have to start thinking of all this?
Hop in your car without your keys.
Coming. Don't forget that South Africa, there's a tradition where once the woman wants to announce that now I'm a woman, they go braless, topless. And it's a tradition. We used to see those things, so, oh my God, and we appreciate it, Abby. It's not like we go and catch them and let me not go that far. It's not like you go and see them and now say, okay, I was tempted. You still accept. So why can't you accept the next person? Now, there's something called World No Bra Day, October 13th. Health practitioners tell you as a woman, when you have the opportunity, please go braless. Because you're talking about, what you say?
When you reach your house.
So when you have the opportunity, because you know there's breast cancer, especially now when they tell you, don't wear this kind of bra, the one that has strings, this one. So a lot of time.
Nobody is disputing that. I think it's where you do that.
Where is how and where.
We will dispute it.
Let me take Yakub. Good morning, Yakub. Thanks for calling. You're live.
Yeah, good morning, Mariah.
Good morning. Go ahead, please.
And good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Mariah, to me, I think I start to be correct.
Maybe the person can hear you, but we can't. Maybe they
Hello,
the
can you hear me?
Listen to you. Me, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. To me, I think it's a moral decline. You know why? Truly, I believe some was not deliberately done. But these days, Mariah, I can tell you for the fact, some lady did this thing deliberately. Even though you went to a public place, marketplace, you will see this thing in your faces. You see, I see it as a threat to women. Yeah, some of us can be able to control ourselves, but not all men. That is the fact. Not all men can be able to do this kind of self-control you guys have mentioned there. Yes, some guys have ability to do that, but a lot of men cannot hold it. That is the truth. In fact, you can even see some women, some ladies put on hijab, and then you can be able to even see what as well. That one is also immorality.
Yakub,
that is the truth.
Yakub. So let me go.
Okay.
Yakub, can you hear me? Yakub.
You are looking at that person, you'll be asking yourself, what type of hijab this one and that?
Hello, Yakub, can you hear me?
This is what is trying to cover.
Okay. Because I wanted to pose your question to him that, okay, if a man is half dressed, empty,
you see them in boxers.
Does the woman, do they feel threatened that the woman can jump on them?
So I wanted
feel that
to respond to Abigail.
Hey, you're not hearing him now, not me. Sorry.
I wanted to respond to Abigail that, you know, of course there are statistics encouraging women when they can to not wear a bra. I'm not saying don't wear one when you need to. You can't, for instance, go for a bank interview with everything popping in their face and then somebody says no, because of our moral standards in this corporate establishments, we can't hire you, and then you go and do discriminatory suit. You will fail. Because now you carry your problem come. I've been in courts where the magistrates will say, you're in my face, simple. And you step aside. What were you in the face for? It might be for your scarf. Yeah, that means you're distracting me in my courtroom, and you step aside. So they set the standards per place and time. And whether we like it or not, these statistics have contrary statistics we also hear, where they're encouraging women to wear bra more often, to firm up, to last longer, to, you know, there are always statistics.
No, there's science that disproves data
yes,
as well.
There's science that they are bringing. Some people will still research and say for girls who have it firm longer is because they wear bra. So we've read most of them. We read conflicting statistics all the time. My own take is that apart from fashion being a standard of identity and our culture, it's also a standard, whether we like it or not, there was a word I wanted to use. But I don't want to use morality. Okay. No, I don't want to use that.
Decency.
It's a standard of expression. If I am in front of you in a certain look, there are languages you yourself, you will think twice before you use it to address me or come. And if you do cross the line because you did not want to respect what I am expressing, I will draw you back. But you see young girls these days, they just pick up everything. And some people have overseen things. I'm not holding brief for people who are mentally average, but we know it's in every society you have good, you have bad, you have normal, you have abnormal. So as a person, you set the standard of, you dress as you want to be addressed. That's it. If a young girl I saw newspaper uncovered was in the shopping mall, not buying anything and minding her business and going home, but, you know, walking up and down in such a state, and a man comes to her and says, how far? How much is this for a night? And then she takes offense.
That's the,
I have to go on a break. Okay. Let me go on a break. Let's take that in for a second. When we come back, we take this further. Stay with us to break back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.